Fox, there's a pretty big hype about Arena Breakout Season 8, and I want to understand why in more detail. We all know that it's going to be like, the snow season, and also just going to cover it into snow. But I wanna suck in some ice energy, because he did a review of new stuff. I think he didn't cover everything, but he's highlighting like the major things. So I want to go through that, share my opinion, and let's see. I watched it, but I literally forgot what Ice had to say. But I know that he is personally hyped about Season 8. I saw multiple people saying that this is going to be peak AB. I don't see yet how this is going to be like such a massive change, but I might be wrong.
What's going on, guys? It's your number one AD expert here, iStream. I got early access to Arena Breakout's new Season 8 update, Frozen Frontline, and my god, it's a whole new game, bro. We got the new Blizzard mode, snow footprints in the new Blizzard mode, thermal imager highlighting the...
Okay, let's stop here for a moment, because I want to share my opinion about these type of maps, snow and night mode, because we had night mode multiple times. When people say that I'm gonna go and hunt thermals, we can... There are two scenarios, right? You are eventually dressing up into a shitty loadout and no thermal, and you are trying to actually hunt somebody with a thermal. Usually what happens that even if you get a kill, that guy has a teammate and they're gonna hunt you down, and you have to be really lucky. You need a bit of luck, and then you also need to be skilled in order to actually farm thermals from thermal players without having a thermal yourself. The other scenario would be that you are also wearing a thermal, like Yusuf is doing multiple times, or Brill, or many others, like Chouts and many, and you are trying to farm additional thermals as a thermal player. But this comes with the assumption that you are also wearing a thermal, and you know what you do, and you're gonna pick up an MK14 and T6 and whatnot, and good ammunition. So basically, you are risking a million. Okay, so whenever somebody says, I'm going to farm thermals, there is no easy way to farm thermals. And iStream is not one of those guys who's going to pick up a thermal and just single-handedly like wipe the lobbies. And this applies for me as well.
The footprints, anti-loot goblin system, new mode where you get to play as one of the bosses, Fred or Viper, and hunt each other down, nerfs, buffs, balances, and even Michael Jackson's famous moonwalk. I actually can't believe how crazy this new update is, so let's just jump straight into it. First one up, chest HP has been increased from 85 to 88, giving...
When I first heard this, the chest HP has been increased from 85 to 88. Server desync, the way Arena Breakout works, the damage is spreading into your body, timings, all that stuff, like 3 HP. Come on, is this gonna actually make a difference? Because I think it's not gonna make a difference. The reason I'm not running in high-end loadout, especially not if I'm solo, is because it's gonna... even T4 people can kill me if I'm not positioning well, or my aim is fucked up or whatever. So that 3 HP, I don't think it's gonna save me.
More of a survival chance against them pesky rats. Also, damage spread from legs to head has been reduced. So
damage spread from legs to head has been reduced. So basically it means that if somebody is shooting your legs, you're not gonna die that fast because the damage is not spreading into your brain.
Long story short, pair this with a chest HP increase, leg meta got a massive nerf.
Yes, I think the changes we've been seeing were specifically to nerf dum-dums. I can see that. I was never a real dum-dum player.
Goodbye to the dum-dum era.
But I think it's gonna be still okay.
Here are some anti-loot goblin changes that many of us will be very happy about.
Yes, we're gonna be all very happy, but this is not what I actually expected.
System. When you enable this option, only players that kill or assist in killing enemy players will get priority to loot that body.
He said two things. Player who is either getting the kill or assist. So it happens many times that you are the one shooting your whole magazine into the enemy, and then a random teammate comes and basically finishes off the guy. And in that case, you're going to be the one doing the assist and he's going to be the one actually doing the kill. However, this is a really nice step. So I'm not bitching about this. This is actually a nice step. But I would love it even more if you had to click something or do something before anyone else can loot that body, even after 5 minutes, because it can happen that you kill somebody and then your teammates are taking advantage of that because you need to heal, and then you know how it goes. So that would be even better. And if you die, then the body would be free for all if you are being killed by an enemy player or enemy bot. Team kill, if the team members kill you, then automatically block the body and nobody would be able to pick it up. Still, I think
so let's say you start shooting someone and your teammate assists dealing damage to them. Both you and that teammate will get immediate access to that body. If they didn't contribute to the damage, there will be a timer that will block them from looting that body. I think it's 1.5 minutes or 2 minutes, something like that. Look at it.
The only thing I don't like about it is that if you are, I hope you can, I mean, I know you can disable it before you start the game, but it can happen that I play with my son, for example, or with Dragoboom or whoever, but we have randoms. So in that case, we would have the loot priority on because we don't want randoms to steal our stuff. We even kindly tell them at the beginning that, hey guys, we're not going to steal, be normal and don't steal from us. But if I have it on, I cannot do a kill and then tell my teammate that, hey, you know, I just got a kill, run over to the body and pick up his weapon because, you know, it's a better weapon than what you have. So it's...
I started fighting this player. I got dropped, but I got revived. After my teammate picked me up, he went and killed the same guy that I fought. Now, I can open their body and loot them. However, the other players my teammates killed, there's a block on their body before I can loot them. This only seems to work on players though, not bots. We couldn't find a boss, so we couldn't test on them either. I haven't really fully worked it out yet, but at least it's finally here. And the other one is key room priority looting.
I agree.
The player who unlocks a locked room gets 45 seconds priority looting rights. I know on the PC version of Arena Breakout, this means your teammates can't open and access any containers or safes until the timer runs out. I'm not too sure about items that spawn on surfaces like tables and shelves.
Okay, so here's my take on that. We already have like some penalty if you are not the one opening the safe room, right? Because if somebody else opens the room and you are trying to search like the safe, for you it takes more time. I'm actually happy about this change because usually I have to, like, you know, play in a shady way to make sure nobody else is around. But finally I can open the door on TV station and don't need to worry about randoms just running in and opening my stuff. However, if there's something on the table,
but
I think that's gonna be able, they're gonna be able to pick it up.
Logic optimization. Containers will now always prioritize searching the items first that were already inside them when opening. Some of you guys don't know this, but let's say two people rush a container like a safe. One player normally searches while the other gets toxic and places other items inside it. This currently results in the items they placed inside being searched first, allowing them to
is right, but I think it's not the toxic behavior anymore. It's more like a general behavior. Everybody is doing that when you play with randoms, or most of the players.
Change. This one's brutal. The grenade icon will no longer appear until the grenade is actually thrown. So
these guys, this is gonna be devastating for me because I'm really bad in fighting with nades, throwing nades, and also my timing is just so bad. Every time the enemy is trying to nade me, he somehow magically, you know, hits the nade spot on where I stand. And obviously I don't rush, because if I rush, then he's just faking the nade. But if I'm the one trying to nade, they eventually rush me. Or first, for me, something goes really, every time something goes really south with the nade. So I'm not happy about that, because I think I'm gonna die even more times due to nades.
Enemy or teammate, the icon will no longer pop up until the grenade is in the air.
You can still hear it though. You can still hear it, but this is This is like
great for grenade spammers, brutal for the ones receiving them. Both action rifles and shotguns now have a bullet eject mechanic that lets you empty your chamber from your inventory. Doing this with a magazine that has bullets in it will automatically chamber a new bullet inside. But if there's no spare mag, the animation will simply eject the current bullet in the chamber.
I let him finish.
There's a new bipod that you can...
So, this one single bullet in your sniper, I think... okay, this is one of the changes where I say, okay, it made it, it added one extra layer of complexity for like nothing. I mean, I don't care about that single bullet. It rarely happens that I have a T3 ammunition in my sniper for whatever reason, and I will replace it. I don't really see the use case of what we just saw, but it definitely adds an additional button or something. I don't
equip onto some bolt action and marksman rifles, which gives insane stats when used. Lean peeking has been fixed.
I think this is gonna be, loved by snipers on Northridge. I don't think I'm gonna use that because I don't like sniping in general because it's super boring. But too sad that ICE couldn't, show this how it looks like. But 25 plus recoil control. Both vertical and horizontal. This is gonna be amazing. This is gonna be amazing for snipers.
Lean peeking has been fixed, meaning the amount exposed when players lean out of a corner is back to normal. Next,
I'm not sure about this one. Like back to normal, but the leaning, it still applies that leaning left is gonna be fucked up, right? Back to normal. I'm not sure what the eyes referred to.
This added crosshair assist. You can turn this feature on by going into the settings, gameplay, and turning this on.
I'm happy about that.
White dot pop out in the middle of your screen to help you with your aim.
It's Players the same what we have on the Red Magic and then phones.
While they're still inside the mail as an attachment. Couldn't get a clip of this, but basically, if you die and a teammate extracts with your bag and your things are inside it, that gets mailed to you, right? But it gets mailed to you as an expanded bag with the items inside. From Season 8, you can open that bag while it's still in your mail, empty the bag, roll it up, then place it in your storage.
I like it. I like the change. It makes sense, but it's pretty much an edge case. Like, I'm happy if somebody returns my stuff, especially if it's a random player. The format on how I receive it doesn't really make a huge difference, but I know why this is. Many people don't have storage or don't have free storage or free space in the storage. Come on, Shady. And then it's harder to grab stuff from your mailbox. So it's a
super useful when you don't have that much storage left. Lasers have had a massive buff. They've been rebalanced to not have as much ergonomic penalty when installed. The worst they have right now is -2 on this heavy BB laser.
I like how Ice looks like, oh my god. He's looking in a way where he just explored a new pyramid in Egypt or something. It's just about lasers, and the reason why I don't like lasers is because it kind of reveals you. Like, I think it's much easier to kill an enemy who is using a gun with laser, because you can see where he is. You just don't need to rely on sound prints, just on sound prints. But I'm not a hip fire guy, no lasers, so I don't know.
Absolute game changer for hip fire action.
Yeah.
This one's for the free-to-play folks. Vault system. For 300k coins a month, you can rent a vault that has 200 storage slots. What's great about this is that you don't need to Tetris at all. The vault just counts how many slots that item normally takes and automatically stores them in a list. Quick Kit got a rework too.
This vault, I'm not sure if, because Ice mentioned that it's for free-to-play players. I think it's good for everybody, and you can use that to store your weapons, for example. And then in your actual storage, you can have the things that come and go. So I think it's fine. I might be using it for weapons and armor.
Stores them in a list. Quick Kit got a rework too. Not really sure why, but anyway, you can now only have a maximum.
Sorry for pausing like every single time, but Ice, he's like talking in a very punchy way, and I don't want to just rush over this. So I'm happy that they changed the. No, happy is not the right word. I'm it's good to see that they're trying to do something with the quick kits. However, I don't think that the issue was the firepower, balance, and protection. I think the problem is that the basic kit, the absolute basic kit, is so trash that it's almost like playing without any loadout. I think the middle one, the lockdown, or currently called advanced one for 80,000, which has been reduced to 70,000, that is more optimal. You actually have a chance to do something with that. But guys, for 70,000, I can put together a much better loadout than what is offered here. Like, look at that. T3 armor, the worst headset in the game, and then an S12K for 70,000. So that's the bullshit. That's the bullshit. They need to do something with the kids if they really want to use that to make the kit players a bit more competitive. Because currently it's just, training dummies running around or something like that. They cannot actually harm you that much, even if you're running T4.
Minimum of 5 tickets per tier. Anything above that gets sent to your mail and it will stay in there until you claim it for use or it expires. It no longer offers kits based on playstyles like defense, attack, blah blah blah.
About that,
it now offers kits suitable for normal, lockdown, and forbidden modes. You can still refresh them though. This next one is crazy. MPX got a buff again. And it got buffed not once, not twice, thrice. Firstly, it now has a native 25% sneak speed buff. Then, there's also this new stock that adds an additional 25% sneak speed. And then, it now also has a...
I don't know why one specific stock makes you creep faster with a weapon. Maybe this is a good point where we can discuss how realistic Arena Breakout is. I'm sarcastic here, I know, but just think about it. Just because the weapon has a different stock, you can creep faster. It's actually funny. I like it, but let's not say anymore that Arena Breakout is realistic. Let's say that it's immersive. Let's say that it's fun, frustrating, mental breakdown. But let's forget about the game being realistic. I like this change, by the way.
20% extra firepower increase on every single barrel length. What is going on? Look at this. You can now sneak up faster with an MPX than when you're carrying a knife. Holy crap.
This is actually bullshit, but I like it. It's like
MPX season it is. Moving on, here are a few changes that unfortunately I couldn't test or showcase because they just weren't available in the current version of the beta. Anyway, membership benefits are now integrated into secure container purchases. Basically, I've been told that buying a secure case will now also get you a free keychain, increased storage space, more trading sales slots, as well as exclusive member identifiers. That's actually mad. Then we
wait. I need to figure this out because I haven't heard it or didn't understand it in full detail. But I guess that if you buy a case, then you get additional stuff you usually get from VIP. So does it mean that we're not gonna have VIP? Instead, if you buy the case, you're gonna get the benefits from VIP. Did I understand this correctly? Let me know in the comments if you have more information.
We have some lightning improvements in both Valley and Northridge, making some areas brighter and more optimized.
That's always
They've
good.
also added new tunnels on the west side of Mine Map that
mine.
connects to the North Ore processing plant, allowing players better passage between them. Valley boss DOS and his team's AI have been reworked, meaning they won't be clustered together anymore like they're singing Kumbaya as they push you. The tutorial for new players has also been reworked so that...
But why was that a big issue, like the DOS? I think you can still nade them, or it makes it a bit more unique. I think it's pretty much the same on TV station. Like the boss and the guards are pretty close to each other, so I don't know why. Maybe too many people have been
And
complaining.
it's easier and smoother for new players to get on board. I couldn't make a new account, so I couldn't get clips for this.
Tutorial rework.
Third-person animation also got a rework.
Animation.
No, this is not third-person perspective. This is basically how you see players use items like heals and food. It's the animation that they do that
I
you
don't know,
see,
guys.
which
Those are the things that actually make the game funny. You know, when your teammate's arm looks like this because it's like broken, and I think it makes funny. If they keep correcting these and everything is gonna be polished, then this is gonna, backfire, because I actually like these funny animations of my teammates.
got reworked.
Anyways.
Removal of cosmetic tokens and gear insurance system. Any unused military supply cosmetic tokens and gear insurance cards will be converted into coins at the start of Season 8.
Yes, I think
so use them up now, guys.
That's always like that.
Then we have this crazy new event in the new Blizzard mode. This was actually huge and deserves its own video with a full guide, as it involves normal lockdown mode, covert, and boss role-playing all in one event. So subscribe, stay tuned, and wait for that banger to drop.
Okay, he didn't talk about the Northridge snow event mode, so let's quickly look up if we can just have a quick sneak peek into that.
Right then, here we go.
I think this is the video. I'm not sure though.
In the at any point in the game, if you spot him while I'm looking for him,
I'm gonna have it in the background, but I'm not gonna listen to what he says, because this is like a 40-minute video. But what you need to know about this game mode, that this is how it looks like when you don't have a thermal. Basically, you can't see shit. You really need to be have an eagle eye to spot the enemy. If they are further away than 50 meters, then it's really hard to spot somebody. So this is going to be thermal heaven, guys, because thermals are OP. What I don't like about the thermals in this game mode is that it highlights the footprints. I guess you already know that if you run around on the map, you're gonna see your footprints. And I think these fade over time, but still, if you are running thermals, you can actually see these footprints from further away, which is such a massive advantage for thermal users. It's gonna be even easier for them compared to night mode, because anyways, that's all I wanted to show you or tell you about this game mode, because it seems to be fun, and maybe this is the thing everybody is super hyped about, because everything else Icestream said is like quality of life improvements, and I'm happy about those, but I didn't feel that, oh my god, this is going to be this season which completely changes the game. It's moving into the right direction. I think they are listening to the community, at least somewhat, and they are starting to implement those things the community has been begging for a while. This event, I can tell you for sure that it's gonna drive you nuts, because if you're not a thermal user, you're gonna be destroyed by thermals every single time. And don't tell me that you are going to be the one finding the thermal guys with these weather conditions. Anyways, I look forward to Season 8, and hopefully Season 8 is going to bring me something which changes my mind from TV Station, because it's starting to drive me crazy. I'm just starting to get bored of TV Station, so I definitely need something else. Thanks for your attention. See you next time. Ciao, bye.